So I have been asked multiple times how we could have like a timer. Now I personally usually just go to a new tab and I type into a Google search, 3-minute timer, 5-minute timer. That does what I want most of the time. But what's really nice is you can see here in this countdown is it's really large. Yeah, I can customize this. I can change the font and do some of these different things. And the way you can make your own one of these. So unlike just making a new tab and using a timer that's created, I can specialize my timer. So what you're going to want to do is to go to the weekly premium page. I'm going to give you the link right now. Actually, you don't have to. But when I send you out the email each week, you get an email with 2 hamsters. And as you scroll down, it's got the premium add-ons. So I'm going to go to all premium add-ons. And hopefully it's right here. Wait, see it? No. We're like a dope. I didn't put it on here yet. Man. I've been doing so good. Okay. So let me just go back over here. I'm going to back this up because I'm pretty sure it's just under the premium content for the week, and I just hadn't copied it to the premium page. It's definitely on your premium content, Google Slides timer. So I'm going to copy the link to this. Come here. Copy the link address, and I will get this ASAP onto the actual premium page. So you'll go to the premium page usually. This is the premium section of the weekly content, and you'd be able to find it there. And so you're going to open it up, and you're going to make a copy. So if you would do that, please. I'm going to go to the template for the countdown timer. How they got it disabled. That's why it's going very slow. And I move this over here. Did I lose you? Oh my gosh, my computer is just running very slowly. Bear with me. So you went to, I don't think it was showing it when I did it. So I'm going to do this again. So what you would do each week is you're going to go to the page with the premium content. You're going to scroll down to where it says all premium add-ons, and you're going to click on that, although I don't have it on there this time, but I will in a few minutes. We'll update it right after this. I do have it here under this week's premium content. I just made it. And you're going to click this button to create a copy of the Google Slides so you can create your own timer. I'm going to put that into the chat. So once you have your own timer, and if you'll just wait a second, you're going to see under the add-ons menu, it says to create the timer, and you're going to want to authorize the add-on. So if you'll please authorize the add-on on your Google Slides. And allow. Now there's nothing special about this particular slide that I have here. You could delete it if you want to, but we're going to go to the add-ons menu and choose create timer, and it says create timer. And you can choose any number of minutes that you want, so long as it's a whole number. So I'm going to create the timer. I'm going to do 6 minutes. Just wait for it. It's just like, there we go. So now it's 6 minutes, 5:59, 5:58. So it makes a slide for every second. Someone asked me, they said, Alice, the font's too big because I did mine for like 15 minutes and 15 doesn't fit on the slides. That's where you're going to go to the view menu and choose master, view menu master. And on this master, you see when I click those big giant, click here to edit master title style, it is size 300. You can make it smaller. I made it 150. Now, do you see here on the left-hand side how they all resized? Yes. Just to really make a point, I'm just going to make them size 60. So they're real small. And I'm going to change the font to be my favorite, which is the Special Elite. I am going to go to the 3 dots in Format Options. I'm going to choose a drop-down shadow. And I am going to, I know you know this is coming, put my Bitmoji on it. All right. Okay, so now when I click off to the left-hand side, I can see that all of the slides have my Bitmoji on it. The timer has a shadow. It's smaller. You know, so you can customize it however you want. So you're on the View menu and you go to Master. If you go to the View menu and go to Master, you can have a personalized timer as opposed to if I just do, you know, 6-minute timer with Google, that's the only timer you get. So let me know if you have any questions so far. Okay. So then what you need to do is use the File menu. File menu, we're going to publish it to the web. Publish to the web. Now what's nice about publish to the web is it doesn't matter if your slides are private or public. The publish to the web is independent of that. So if you do publish to the web, you know people can see it. And so when I do file publish to the web, you see the default is to auto advance every 3 seconds, and I want it to advance every second for obvious reasons. And I'm going to start it as soon as it loads. And I don't want to restart, so I'm not going to check restart. But I'm going to click publish. And if you copy that link and go to a new tab, it is going to advance those slides every second. It makes a really nice personalized timer. Now you can see we're in a Google Meet right now. So long as I'm sharing the tab, it's going to show my timer really clearly in a Google Meet. Okay, now if I go back to the Google Slides, there's some other edits that you could do. So at the very end, when it's all done, it's got down to 0. I'm going to add my own slide. I'm going to say time is up. And I'm going to make the font, actually, it's going to seem weird, but I'm going to make the font white. I'll show you why. The font is white. And then I'm going to make the background black. And then I'm going to duplicate that slide. And I'm going to make the background, nope, come here. Make the background red. And I'm going to duplicate those several times. Come here. There we go. So that way it's just going to alternate times up, times up, times up every second. So you can see like, hey, the time is up. So that's, you just manually put those in as slides at the bottom if you want to. So what should they do when the time is up? Now remember, it advances the slides every second. So if you, whatever you put on the slide will only be shown for 1 second. So if you want something to be visible for more than 1 second, you're going to need to have a slide for each second. So if you want to display for 10 seconds, then take something and duplicate it 10 times, and it'll display for 10 seconds. So I'm going to come up here, and maybe at around this time from 53, I'm going to get rid of 3 slides. I'm going to delete 3 slides. And I'm going to add in here, stand up and stretch. And I'm going to change the background on that. And I'm going to duplicate it 3 times. So you see what I did is I deleted 3 of the slides that had seconds on them, and I replaced it with some directions. So every slide, every second. So if I delete 3 slides, I remove 3 seconds. So I need to add 3 slides back in. If I duplicate the same slide, it's going to stay there for 3 seconds. So I'm going to refresh this. So what you should see is, it's going to switch to this green one here in a second. So 3 seconds, stand up and stretch, and then the timer continues. So what you can do is actually create this as a way for students to pace what they should be doing during class. Like, okay, well, we have 50 minutes during class, and so we're going to start by the first 7 minutes. They're doing the warm-up, and so on each slide, you can put down what should they be doing right now. So I'm going to say, take attendance. I have them take attendance through a Google form. I'm just going to copy that box, and then I'm going to paste it on each slide for as long as I want them to do it. All right, and then when I want them to do a new task, like, okay, so now we're going to transition to do number 123 linear pair activity. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Now think if you're, in person or remote, having a timer that paces you through, like I plan on spending this much time on this activity, and then we're transitioning to the next activity. And so not only does your timer count down, it's just hanging out in this other tab. So I can switch over to the tab, I can switch over to what I'm doing, and come back and forth and not lose my timer. Like, what should we be doing right now? And it says it right on the slides if you want. And then, what else was I about to show? Oh, you could add audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a screencastify video. Very slowly, though. The internet is very slow today. It doesn't matter if I have my camera on or not, because I'm just going to add audio. So I'm just going to record a little bit of audio, and I don't think you can see this, just a little bit of audio, a little bit of audio. Stop. So I'm using the Screencastify Chrome extension. And if we scroll down to the download section, it says export audio only. So this is how you can add audio to your Google Slides. So I export the audio, and I come back to my Google Slides. Is it done? Okay, it's done. And it actually exported to Google Drive. So all I have to do is hit that export button and wait for it to finish saving to Google Drive. And I can go insert audio. This is the one I just made right here. And then it gives me some options. I want it to automatically start playing. I'm going to hide the icon. And I do not want it to stop on slide change, and I do not want to loop. So now I'm going to file, publish to the web, have it advance every second, and play it. On or not, because I'm just going to add audio. So I'm just going to record a little bit of audio, and I don't think you can see this, just a little bit of audio, a little bit of audio. So you can see what I was able to do there is I'm now able to create a self-paced set of slides that I say, okay, here's some instruction, things you should be knowing. This is what you should be doing right now. So if students are in a remote learning situation, what I can do is I can create this Google Slides that says you're going to work for 15 minutes. This is what you're going to work on for 15 minutes. Here's some information that you need. So I can embed that with some audio. I can add some pictures. I can have my timer on there. And then all I have to do is give the students the link where it automatically advances. So I set up a pre-made activity that will take exactly the amount of time that I plan for it to take. And I can have it all paced out with directions. I mean, you've got this. Give yourself a high five and add audio into it. And they can click that link at any time, and it creates a self-paced lesson for them as an option. Questions? Oh, I can't wait to see how it goes. So let me just one more time demonstrate how to do it with the Screencastify, only this time I'm going to share my entire screen so you can see the whole process. So I'm going to say your entire screen. There we go. And it doesn't matter what I'm looking at. It doesn't matter what my Screencastify looks like because it only is going to record my voice. Screencastify Chrome extension. I do record. Okay, so what you should be working on right now is linear pairs. Linear pairs are on a straight line. They are supplementary, which means they add up to 180 degrees. So here's your linear pair puzzle that you should be working on for the next 15 minutes. You're going to find it in Google Classroom. You're looking for those linear pairs that add up to 180 degrees. Oops, I accidentally stopped screen sharing. I do that often when I'm doing Screencastify. I click the wrong stop share. No, come here. Present now. The entire screen. Let's do it. Okay, it's fine because this was opening up very slowly anyway. Okay. Oh my goodness, my internet's very slow. So it is just saving the video to Google Drive. And once it saves the video to Google Drive, I don't want the video. So I come down to the download option. Down to the download option, and I export audio only. Export audio only. And right now that is saving to Google Drive. It's exporting to Google Drive. So when I go over into my slides, I want to insert audio. Insert audio. Whatever I just recorded in, it's right here. Whatever I just recorded in Screencastify and I export as audio, it's just sitting right there with very little work that I have to do. And again, I want to go to the format options for this. Then I want to automatically play. I want to hide the icon. I do not want it to stop on slide change because remember the slides change automatically every second. So you definitely want to have the audio keep running. And so you can drop these audio ones in every couple of minutes. And it's real easy to space out your lesson because the whole thing is like, and we're going to need them 3 minutes to do that. So I'm going to come down here to the 3-minute 49 mark. Now what they should be doing. Now work on number 125, quizzes. Bigger. And then I'm going to just copy it and paste it for as many slides as I want them to work on it. I'm just copy pasting. I'm going to share the publish to the web link, and then it creates this pacing to your lesson, be it self-paced or teacher-paced, however you're doing it. Okay, hope that was helpful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.